We are under the lights this evening as we get standing in Kevin Kiermaier, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tampa Bay, the center
right
field.
side.
Kevin.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. 0-1 the count. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 0-2 once more. On the ground to the left side. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
Now here's the pitch.
The second baseman.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The right fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The left fielder.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Called strike 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it bangs off the monster. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting fifth,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. No balls and a strike to count. Bogarts is off of first with 2 away. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pilar's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
At the plate, Brendan Lau. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting seventh,
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
Ji-Man Choi.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Benintendi in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting eighth, the designated
Striding
hitter.
into the box,
J.D.
J.D. Martinez. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The windup and the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you
number
have to
3,
expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Peraza. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1.
0-2 is the count.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he looks at a called strike. And there's ball 1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
The left fielder, Kevin.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter,
1 gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bogaerts has had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. In there, no balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in to
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter.
Stepping up
The right
now,
fielder.
Austin Meadows.
Austin
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And another foul ball. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Andrew.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Strike 2 up in the zone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Brandon Lau is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Ji-Man Choi will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Willie Adames. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Michael Chavis. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Jose Peraza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Trevor Richards, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Kiermaier is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So 2 home. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Kevin Kiermaier is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Pitch on the way. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Count is 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit softly to third. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Martinez.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. So here's Michael Chavis now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Renfroe has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One more. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Matt.
He's set and the pitch.
Barnes.
A little roller toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Barnes rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number
Digging
8.
in, Brandon Lau. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting,
stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got it.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. From the stretch, fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Willie Adames, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So here's Mike Zunino as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Colin Poche is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's 1 away. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Diaz onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Heath Hembry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. The 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. So the breaking ball locked him up there. Kevin Kiermaier is retired to kick off the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Pillar will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Austin Meadows. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Tampa Bay, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready. Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Tampa Bay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Joey.
This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
So striding forward now, Jose Martinez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
High chopper over to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays off. Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the second
There's
baseman.
a strike at the knees, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. There goes the runner. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base paths in order to get that run back they give up in the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Fielded cleanly. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting third.
So striding in, Andrew Benintendi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off-speed.
First pitch on its way. On the line, that's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again. Striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And a curveball taken for strike two. Arauz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fouled off. Hit in the air out toward left.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out toward shallow right. Verdugo is there and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in now, Brandon Lau. He went deep in the contest last night. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Yandy Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The center fielder.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Kevin Plawecki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here's another 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he is in there.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive base hit. Plawecki rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number
And
3.
here's Jose
Second
Peraza.
baseman, Celtsfan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Pilar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down. So here's Mike Zunino. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Mike.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
This is flared out towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. Our score remains 2-1.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Renfroe is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department. Standing in now, Jonathan Arauz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And that's the 2nd out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A run. New inning set to get underway. And standing in the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Meadows goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
Renfroe.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground near home. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
Leading
and
off
in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. And that's in there for strike one.
Bradley Jr.
Good curveball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
At the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, no balls and a strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Adames scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Now the Red Sox DH, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he takes strike 2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the soul. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, race manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, one away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches,
Up
2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
First delivery to him on the way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
To short, hit hard. Adames picks it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99.
In now, Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
He pulls this one into right. Meadows is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Jonathan Arauz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox. Here now is Mike Zunino, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Trevor Richards enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Rafael Devers is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's got it. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Junior.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Meadows is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Kevin Plawecki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They Austin Meadows will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Heath Hembry is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Renfro.
In now, Hunter Renfro, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A bouncer to the left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the seventh, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rays get Diego Castillo is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
number 63, Diego.
Kevin Pillar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Mitch Moreland stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows moving back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. Now with the plate, Jose Peraza. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Ready on 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Popped him up. Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan Lau. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Marcus Walden has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Marcus
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Devers has it, and there's out number 2.
Now back
into the box, Mike Zunino. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Chaz Rowe will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Chaz Rowe.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop Jonathan Arauz. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch on the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Now
at the plate, Rafael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Devers is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 28 on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher.
Ready now, Kevin Plawecki.
Plawecki.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Called strike 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but 2 runs on 3 hits, including run, no errors, and no one left. Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
At the plate now, Joey Wendell. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fouled away.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball.
Leading
First
off
pitch of
tonight
the
for
at-bat
Tampa Bay,
on its way.
the center fielder.
And he
Kevin.
pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Guys, this
First
Red
pitch,
Sox ball club
Kevin.
entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average entering play at a cool .330. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's off the green monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here. That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Austin Meadows is the second out of the opening frame.
Renfroe.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Yandy Diaz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run at the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the
Here
Red
it comes.
Sox, the second baseman, Jose.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base paths in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pillar, the runner at second with 1 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
But fastball in there for a called strike.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Line hard to the left side. Men on third with 2 down. Hit high and deep out to left. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
He pulls this one into right, and Meadows makes the catch for out number 3. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Standing in, Brandon Lau, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball left side. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. No balls and a strike to count. From the stretch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ji-Man Choi becomes the first out of the inning.
Adames.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Zunino playing here in his age 29 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail it here 2-1. Last half of the second set to go, and standing
Leading
in
off
is the veteran
for the Red
outfielder,
Sox,
Jackie Bradley Jr.
the center fielder,
Changeup
Jackie
called strike one.
Bradley Jr.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting seven, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. 0-1 the count. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting eight.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
J.D. Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. The 0-1 offering.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with two strikes now.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Two out here and a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Fouled off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Meadows.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled away. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
The second baseman, Jose.
And that's in there for a strike.
Peraza.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Number 5, Kevin Pillar.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will rattle off the base of the monster.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Scorched to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Renfroe, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Brandon Lau will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Choi takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Chopped at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Mike Zunino is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Peraza is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Go the Rays. Our score remains 2-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's the pitch.
The designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Up next for the Red
Here's the first baseman now. Mitch
first
Moreland
baseman.
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Moreland.
He's set, and the pitch. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. So far this year against Southpaws, Peraza is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
The right
So
fielder,
runners
number
at first
5.
and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex. First to go.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Another excellent swing right there.
Your
That's
attention,
multiple
please.
home runs in the
Now
same
pitching
inning.
for the
Watch yourself. You're missing over
Number
the heart of the
49.
plate.
Brendan.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Austin Meadows. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Popped him up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. So here now is Jackie Bradley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder, Jackie.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, the catcher.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. In there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. In there at the knees, strike 1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and it's gone into the monster seats. So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox. Ready once again, Yandy Diaz. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. He doubled his last time through, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
The second baseman.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control, 0-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 5.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Pillar. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have, 0-1. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 99.
Ready for another shot now, Alex Verdugo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat. Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. Colton Brewer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 48, Colton Brewer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bogarts has it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat them. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play, and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Popped up. Brewer just to the right of the mound. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox on top, 7-1. Diego Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Diego Castillo.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Christian Vasquez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up the third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
From the stretch, Mitch Moreland is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided.
Now
a lot of things just kind of
second
snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Chaz Rowe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's safe.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
Choi is under it, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Verdugo is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 11.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Yandy Diaz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirror.